After we pull the assembly out of the bonder, one of the first things we want to do is a preliminary test, which is an air test. And basically the idea behind this is you take the air nozzle and you want to blow air between the ring and the assembly and see, does the ring just pop right off? So once it passes that test, then another test that you can also perform is one that we don't want this to be a destructive test, but it's called the knife test. And we're going to take a blade, a dull blade of some kind, and gently go around the outside ring and see, does the ring want to pop right off of there. And as you can see, our ring has stayed on the assembly. So another test, and this one's going to be a little bit more on the destructive side, is the chisel test. And the idea of this one is we're actually going to take a dull chisel and we're going to run it at about a 45-degree angle, and we're actually going to cut the ring. And what we're looking for is what's underneath the surface there. Does the adhesive look like it has adhered to the assembly as well as also the underneath side of the torque ring? And as you can see, it looks like we've got a good bond. As a last resort, we're going to do what is called a bend test. The bend test basically is taking a section of the bonded assembly that we're going to cut out, and we're going to bend it over a 1-inch rod. And the idea is what happens to that friction material after we bend it. And that's why this is a destructive test, because we do have to cut a piece of the assembly out. So, as you can see, we are now starting to perform the test. And we are going to actually bend this down as far as it will go in this assembly. And as we can see, we're already getting something happening here with the material. It's splitting. Well, we want it to do that. What we're looking for is what does the underneath surface between the bonded assembly and the piston look like. So as you can see, we have a good bond here. We still have adhesive that is bonded to the metal part of our assembly. We still have some friction material in the adhesive, and we have the split, which is what we were looking for. So this will pass the bend test.